things you might ought to know for today, Friday, May 31, 2024. Today, these are the fun things, the things that you might ought to know for the day because it'll get you through today. You know, sometimes it might even win you a bet. That's not necessarily, I keep doing that, not necessarily a guarantee you'll win any bets on these things, but you never know. Today's birthdays, because we always start with birthdays, the funnest part of the fun stuff is going to the OG, really OG, Clint Eastwood, turning 94 years old on the day. Now, we've had a lot of talk about Clint Eastwood lately as we're coming into convention season, and people are bringing up that time he talked to the chair, then the chair basically cussed him out about Obama, and it was weird stuff like that because conventions are coming. Right now, Clint Eastwood's still making movies, still doing things, still being politically active, and still kicking it. So we love Clint Eastwood, whether you like his politics or not, whether you like that whole funny or unfunny chair thing. Clint Eastwood still making it happen at 94 years old today. We teased Brooke Shields at 59 today. Also in the news lately because she's talking a lot about her experiences. She put out an article, or it was either an op-ed or it was an actual interview where she talked about being exploited as a child in Hollywood and saying that child exploitation has always been there and it's very important to keep up with children going forward. She's also doing lots of new stuff, which is really cool as well. She's 59 years old today, and if that doesn't make you feel a little ancient, I don't know what will. Colin Farrell's only 48. He's starring in the upcoming Penguin spinoff from the Batman series and doing Colin Farrell stuff. That him being 48 doesn't make you feel very old, but Brooke Shields, who you remember, you know, in a Jordache Deans and being a baby and doing the Blue Lagoon, that might make you feel a little ancient today. So a happy birthday to those folks. And if your back hurts today, there's probably a good reason for that. Let's go to our history for the day. History is always fun as well. History lessons on this 31st of May, or things that happened on this day way back when, include back in 1678. This is the day that Lady Godiva rode naked on horseback through the city of Coventry, England. According to the legend, she made the ride as part of a bargain to get her husband, Leofric, Earl of Mercia, to ease taxes on the people of Coventry, England, where she rode naked. That's so all the Lady Godiva stories we have come from the legend of it happening on this day in 1678. As I said, no selfies, no pictures. You just kind of go with it. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg of Battle Creek, Michigan, patented flaked cereal on this day in 1884. Flaked cereal, which we now basically call cornflakes, or you can make it out of what you want to, but cornflakes was the original baked cereal. He made this as a way to feed people who were in his hospitals because he needed something cheap to feed them. And he patented the flaked cereal on this day, 1884. Have him to thank for oat bran and frosted flakes and all those great things that we eat today. The sugary ones are always the best. And in 2018, coming back full circle, Kim Kardashian met with Donald Trump at the White House to discuss prison reform. You may remember the famous picture of Kim sort of kind of leaning over the desk and Donald Trump's doing the smile thing as they're talking prison reform. One of the odder things about Donald Trump was that he got a lot of stuff done that were really good for inmates and prison reforms and people dealing with stuff. That was kind of one of those just kind of oddly things. In fact, some of his staunchest detractors seem like his staunchest reporters and things, such as people like Van Jones, who because he worked on things for prison reform, and Kim Kardashian becoming more of a spokesperson on life and less of just a supermodel with a big butt by doing things like this going forward. What this means for Donald Trump going forward, we shall see. Moving on to the word of the day from the Big Words Project. The word of the day for today is compose. Compose means to make or form by combining things, parts or elements, with the use in a sentence being, she spent the afternoon in the studio trying to compose a new song from the various melodies that had been floating in her head. Today's word of the day is compose. Check out more words and more stuff like words in our book, Big Words You Ought to Know, at thebigwordsproject.com. Let's get into our daily affirmation. Get something positive flowing for us today because we may need some of this stuff going forward. Our daily affirmation for today is, my journey towards greatness is underway. This affirmation enhances resilience. By acknowledging the journey and its importance, you become more resilient to setbacks, understanding that each challenge is a part of the path towards achieving your dreams and not a permanent roadblock. Focus on this affirmation if you need something kind of push you towards a positivity today. If you want more information about affirmations, just search affirmations. Want more information about my affirmations? I have a book out called 100 Daily Affirmations for Positivity and Confidence. It's at Amazon.com. Click the link you see in this video, in this audio, or search for 100 Daily Affirmations, J. Cleveland Payne, and you should find it. It should pop up fairly soon in other platforms as well, but it's in Kindle format for $5 and in paperback for $10. You can check that out as well. And it's party time. Celebrate good times. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's Macaroon Day. Macaroon Day on this May 31st, celebrating it because I got a kid. Let's be honest. We're celebrating this one because macaroons are one of the weird favorites of my daughter, JJ. I don't understand why it is, but macaroons is something that she likes. I think they're disgusting. I think they're pretty non-edible, but she likes them. We buy them. She eats one or two, and then they go to waste because she's spoiled, and we spoil her. So there's that. But there you go. Macaroon Day. Enjoy your macaroons, or don't enjoy them if you choose not to. There are other things to celebrate today, but we're putting a spotlight because my daughter's spoiled on macaroons on this day.